Number 4 is Mexican sunflower. You can use either the diversifolia or the Tithionia rotundifolia. Either of them are going to be fine. There's a little bit different ways that I would use them. So when we look at it as a plant, again, this is very, very high in protein. This is not edible for human consumption, but for animals, it's 21% protein, 75% digestible nutrients. It also fixes nitrogen in the soil. A little bit different process than a bean or a pea or a legume. This is going to use a process called nitrification, but it's also going to help build that biomass in the soil. The Mexican sunflower, again, is one that I don't like it to establish and get the woody stems because the animals aren't going to eat it. They're just going to look a hot mess, and that's not useful to me. I like to let it get to be about 6 or 8 feet tall and then let the animals go on it. Now, the two different varieties, the diversifolia and the rotundifolia. This one is the diversifolia. Diversifolia is going to be yellow. This is the one that most people are familiar with. It's the tall one, 15 to 17 feet tall. Grows like crazy. The seeds are sterile, so this is not going to spread by seed, but it will spread from cuttings. So the challenge with this, if you need a system you can neglect, you probably don't want diversifolia, because those woody stems, if you chop them and drop them, you're going to be burying them and planting them, and you're going to have more Mexican sunflower coming up. The other one is the Tithionia rotundifolia. That's going to stay about 3 to 4 feet tall, has orange and red flowers. That one doesn't spread from cuttings, but it does spread from seed. So if, for example, you're wanting to plant pasture edges outside of the fence, I would do the diversifolia because it's going to get the biggest, the tallest, the fastest. If you're going in the pasture, I want something that's going to self-seed. I want it to come back year after year in the pasture, so I'm going to use the Tithionia rotundifolia. Both of them have very similar nitrogen fixing qualities. I will say as an honorable mention for this one, because we're plant people, the daisy tree, I think the botanical name is Montanoia grandiflora, looks very similar to this. It's a different scientific family, but it has more of a daisy look. So it has white petals, yellow centers. The reason why I like it is it smells like chocolate chip cookie dough. Like it's just stupid good. So they have them at Bach Tower Gardens if you've ever been. Oh, did you?
It's got some small.
Were they in bloom yet?
No.
Okay, mine aren't blooming yet.
Small, but Stephanie pointed it out. You guys were paying attention while we were walking.
They're remarkable. Like if you're ever over by Bach Tower, when I first smelled them, I thought the bakery, the coffee shop there was baking cookies. And so I went in to go get a latte, walk around the gardens, and I was like, I don't know what cookie you're baking, I want that one. And she was like, oh, we're not doing any baking today. And I was like, I mean, I literally smell chocolate chip cookies outside the door. And the master gardener for the center was behind me. He goes, oh, you're smelling the daisy tree. And I love hearing plants that I've never heard of before. And so I was like, bro, you got to take me outside and show me this thing. And I kid you not, I mean, me to Paul, and you can smell chocolate chip cookie dough. So fantastic. That is well worth the honorable mention.
Stop back at Texas in a few months and grab some cuttings from him.
Yeah, they're a late season bloomer. So, and with all the rain that we had, I mean, probably after Thanksgiving, they're going to be blooming, even maybe as late as Christmas.